being an artist or fucking like anything, but this bitch just because she's mocking people.
The thing is, nobody is really even supporting it, bro. The shit is literally going viral off negative energy, bro. Like,
no.
Comments. Niggas is not supporting it like this shit is serious.
But that's what's crazy. They are reposting it. That's supporting it. If you're not like whenever
you reposting it and some criticizing type shit though. Niggas not reposting it because it's like, oh, she killed this. Like,
no, they are making fun of her, but it also like
they got celebrities on remixes.
Yes, they're remixing
like Bad Baby, like shorty that was on Dr. Phil, and
she is fucking blowing me. How the fuck she's rich? That bitch is rich over dumb shit.
Being a disrespectful ass little girl.
Bro, because none of us could do that. I would choke the fuck out that little child. But nobody's supposed to get her nowhere. But when she was going
viral, niggas wasn't reposting her like, oh, shorty hard. It was on some... Bro, my mother would have beat the shit out of me if I ever, like, you feel me?
But it became a trend, though.
Yeah, because it's enough eyes to see it. It don't matter if it's being supported in a good or a bad way. Once a motherfucker see it, it's up.
But the thing that I don't understand is, right, why is it that negative shit gets more attention, though? Because that is what it is. Like, I do agree with you, but I also think that, like, people who are literally using those words or what she's saying, like, and they're remixing it, or they're fucking having themselves come on where they're like that is it. In a way, the sad truth is you ever heard that people be like, it's bad attention and good attention?
For sure.
You just have to pick and choose which one's gonna benefit you. This is, even if it's bad, what she's doing is bad, but it's still getting enough attention because it's getting reposted, it's showing retros. It's the publicity, because let me tell you this girl, this is not her first video. She's been doing this since she was a kid. This bitch burnt her whole hair off trying to do a tutorial on how to straighten your fucking hair. And she's talking about, oh, you curl it, you roll it, and you keep it on 5 minutes. First of all, everybody and their mama know you don't fucking use a hair curler and put products on it and leave it on for 5 minutes. The whole shit came off with her hair.
She be on there acting like she got autism too, and then somebody exposed about that for real. But I mean, aside from that, niggas say, like, it's like niggas can say, oh, why do we like watch niggas?
In this world, right now, why do you think there's like so many like weak-minded people? Like, what's causing the weak mind right now? Like, why are we so weak in the head, and why do we? We have so many suicide rates. We have a lot of like anger. We have a lot of just people that are envious and all that. Why do you think that's happening right now?
Shit. Damn, I ain't never even like thought of that. Like, you probably the first person I ever heard ask that question. Like, weak-minded. Like, everybody just weak-minded. I don't even think you can say that. That's not even fair for real. Somebody might take offense to that. Like, alright, I don't know.
Okay, in a way, so think about that, right? Because, Lil Deval, he said, yes, I saw this yesterday. He said that this generation has way more money, but we're the saddest. So say it like that without being insulting about the weak mind.
Well, I see.
He said they were making more money now than they was when they were growing up.
Because it never been about money, though. Money not, I mean, like, I don't know. We be covering it up with the whole, like, yeah, get a bag. I can cuss on here. Like, fuck bitches get money. You feel me? Fuck a nigga get a bag. You feel me? Like, that's just it. But that shit don't mean nothing, because in the end, you feel me? You got all the money, then what? You just gonna spend it. You gonna be bored. You ain't got nobody to spend it with. You ain't got nobody to spoil, see happy, for real. You just gonna die with it.
But that's also the problem, though, is nobody's actually trying to be with nobody, because everybody got 10 bitches to add to that one bitch that you was talking about you love.
That's a liability, though. Anybody got, not all 10 of them bitches is even worth, like, that.
But why would you deal with 10 when you could just invest and try to figure out about one?
If I got a bag, I ain't dealing with 10. I ain't got time to deal with 10 if I'm really getting to some money. Like, if a nigga got that much time to really be out here fucking with 10 bitches, nigga, that's expensive in itself. Like, how is you even... you feel me, entertaining 10 females. You gotta take, and they not all trying to lay up and watch movies. Nigga, and even at that, you laying up and ordering 10 movies with 10 bitches? That's crazy. Yeah, it's still going to end up to be expensive.
But that's what I'm saying though, is right? Is the part that I'm trying to understand more so also is you have people that I agree with you, but that's not true right now. You have men that are married, that they have people on the side. You have successful people that you would think they got all their shit, right? But what? Who's the woman right now? Who's on the
Not Neil Long. Not Neil Long.
So let's talk about her, but that woman is beautiful, right? I don't know her personality
She
yet.
probably an asshole.
But that's what all of y'all are saying. Did you just hear what you just said?
I ain't even justifying it. I'm not justifying it.
No, but did you hear what you just said? When I just said this woman was beautiful, you said, but she probably got a bad attitude. Why could it just be the nigga's dumb as fuck and he just cheated on his wife?
I mean, of course that. I wasn't saying
no, it's not
like
you
that,
though. It's not just you. I'm not telling about just you.
Yeah,
when I tell you,
I'm just saying the beauty don't mean nothing. Motherfuckers be tripping. Like, niggas don't know Neil Long. We know all movies. Like,
so
motherfuckers.
You think she deserves that though?
I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm saying. But for motherfuckers to sit there and say, like, oh, if it can happen to Neil Long, it can happen to you too. Yeah, motherfucker, we don't know Neil Long. We don't know her. We like every pretty bitch or every like pretty bitch that lay low key and they pulled up. Y'all slept on them. They pulled up.
Shit.
Yeah.
Well, they gotta get let in.
I got you.
I'm about to say, every pretty bitch don't mean, you feel me? Like, yeah, this motherfuckers that's pretty and downright evil up this motherfucker.
So tell me where it starts though. Why? So it's really, I know the question.
I mean, he was goofy though. I mean, but at the same time though, it's like I say though, it comes with a certain type of nigga who been past a certain extent. Like, it's like.
Elaborate.
It's like, elaborate. Like I say though, it's like for me personally, I can't really speak on a lot of niggas because niggas do shit and it be embarrassing for me because I'm a nigga. And when females say shit like, oh, you niggas weird. I know I ain't weird, but I know niggas are weird out here, so I be having to take that. Like, right. Shit, I apologize on the behalf of all niggas.
All niggas, right.
But.
Because certain should be foul.
Yeah, a lot of shit be foul. But you feel me? I don't know. Yeah, they slept on you and said you wasn't pulling up.
Oh, man. If I say I'm coming, I'm coming.
Where that nigga cute?
Oh, man. Cute guy.
It's cool, though. I knew he wasn't coming.
That was a long night.
Yeah, we got up at 10:30 with some shit.
You gotta get ahead.
Yeah, screw up just a little bit. Yeah, you straight right there.
We're talking about my niggas ain't shit, so.
Oh, that wasn't even it. But like I said though, yeah, I don't know. Like it comes with a certain like after that nigga done had bitches for a certain amount of extent, it's like alright, that shit not exciting to me no more. It's just an occurrence that comes along now. And I ain't really out here looking for it. If it comes across a nigga path though and it's cool type shit, then yeah, if you out there and about there, if you got a girl and you working towards something like I said before, you don't got time for that shit because that shit is expensive. And motherfucking, that shit be getting crazy, but yeah, certain motherfuckers ain't get to that point where that shit don't excite them no more. Motherfuckers thrive off that shit. It make them who they are. Like, I got to get a new bitch today.
What do you mean about excite? So we're talking about like Nia Long and how like, you know, her nigga fucked up. And we're talking more so about like, initially start with like the week, we're in a world where like, you can have the most money, you could be the richest nigga, but for some reason you can't be loyal. Mm-hmm. Because the same bitch that was with you when you had like $10, she's with you when you have like $100,000, but you treat her like, you know, like it's the thing, like to add to you is, I just don't understand how like you have a person that you trust, right? You could have, you know, if you went to jail, you call her. If you trust her, have your kids, you trust her to be with her. You trust all these things that you put in her, but then some bitch that costs like $10 walk up to you. And now, all the memory, all the loyalty, all the love that y'all supposedly have is just gone for 10 minutes of pleasure or whatever the fucking moment it took with this person.
Are you talking about like what position a person on? Like if a person rich and they treat they...
Right, but it's the happiness though. Like, so no. So it's more like...
She basically saying like...
But it's like more money.
Ain't this nigga goofy because he cheated on Nia Long, basically. That's basically
what it's not that because we don't know what's going on in home.
That's what I'm saying though. I'm like, we don't know Neil Long, bro.
We don't know because
we don't know him. We don't know Neil Long.
Where the mom say like Halle Berry had problems, but like Halle Berry is beautiful, but they said she was crazy though, like insecure.
I'm saying.
So why wouldn't you just leave her? You feel me? Do you think it's worth embarrassing somebody that you love? Because let me tell you something. So
He just
no, they got a baby. They got a whole son. They got a whole dynamic that goes deeper into that shit.
When you famous,
like
it's a lot of stuff going on. Then when you famous, they probably ain't want their business out like that. But he just ended up getting caught.
Yeah, she ain't been in the tabloids for shit.
So y'all gonna be famous, right? With all your music.
I don't want to be famous. I just want to
just saying though, y'all gonna come to. You're gonna be.
I was the whole ride home here. I was just like, yeah.
So look. But what I'm saying to say is, do you think reputations matters more like to tarnish your lifestyle to be a fitter picture? Because right now the kid's getting hurt. If you want to be honest, talking about the kid, right? The kid is
like 2 years old.
It's like
10.
They signed up for that because you have your kid in the limelight. Like if you famous, bro, it's over with. Like all your privacy is over with.
Damn, right? She got pregnant, held her the baby 10. We didn't even see Neil Long get pregnant.
Yeah.
That's how you know the bitch private. We don't know the bitch. That's what I'm saying. Somebody showed me a Neil Long pregnancy picture right now. I didn't see it. I never seen a tabloid. I never seen nothing about it. Never. That shit did not make the news.
Yeah, but her kid is 10 because what they were saying is they were trying to move to like Boston and they was looking at houses and shit. And because
oh, it was that he moved. They moved there 2 years ago or some shit like that.
I know they're actually leaving now because this is where it's fucked up. I don't know if you saw this. And I know we're talking about specific. We're not really specifically talking about it. Just as so happened. But that's what I'm saying. That's what
that basketball coach at that.
Yeah, and especially him.
Right, but
it's like
nigga lost a ring in the finals. Nigga lost. Nigga, he taking L.
No, but do you know why? You know why it's worse though? She already knew. Do you know why she's fucked over it right now?
Shit underwhelming.
It's because
shit underwhelming right now.
Let me see.
I did not know, like... She
was pregnant?
Yeah, I never seen none of these pics, bro. This shit look crazy, too. It's like, wow.
And it's not...
She was at the BET Awards with it out.
But it's the worst part, I think, is the part that I'm really getting onto is the fact that you say you love somebody, you decide to marry this person, you have kids with this person, you have a whole lifestyle, and boom, 10 minutes, you did this. Like, why? That's what I'm saying. Because that's about any friendship, there's any relationship or friendship, all those things, people make an instant choice for, like, what is the cause?
We don't know what's going on. My excuse, it's not an excuse. We don't know what's
going on.
We
don't even know how long he known the trainer.
Yeah.
For all we know, he known the trainer long.
No, but not about them, though. Not just
Neil Long probably was the motherfucker to the trainer, bitch. She probably like Neil Long. How you do not know the dynamics?
Because it could have went like something like
she already knew though.
She could have blackmailed him into having sex with her.
But this is the thing.
She knew.
No, she ain't do that. She ain't do that.
She could have me. Oh, I'm gonna show them every this that.
Alright, bitches do be spiteful like that though.
Yeah,
but she knew though, y'all. This is what I'm trying to say. She knew he did that, right? But he told her that it was deaded. Like, she was like, he literally went home, told her, because I was when she was on like an episode. He told her, he was, she let him slide, but where it fucked her up was, she didn't realize it was going to be a whole fucking headliner.
Yeah, I mean,
for the world to know.
But you famous.
No.
You famous.
He
if
made
you famous, everybody gonna know.
That's true, but you don't.
Piss on yourself.
Man, you in the NBA, by anything you do that come to like gonna get put to that shit, you fucking with somebody that's on the team.
It could have been something
organization type shit. Like
he could have been cheating on that girl.
And I just think the shit earlier said they only found out because the bitch husband was watching the ring camera and she was on the phone talking to the nigga, talking to the Neil Long nigga on the phone. And that's the only reason why he found out, because he heard the conversation on the goddamn ring. So for real.
Well, but they were also saying it's some sort of controversial though, because they're saying, why is this like a headliner? Like, don't coaches, they were talking about like, don't coaches.
Yeah, fuck that. Brett Favre just robbed the whole state for all the welfare.
The
whole state of
Mississippi,
dog.
You know why he did it? For his daughter to have a field, like some volleyball field or some shit.
Hey man, get that shit how you live, boy. I wish I would have hit that bitch too, boy. Yeah, alright. If they giving that money out like that, but if I ain't get it, bro, I ain't get it. I ain't read that shit. Who the fuck finesses welfare like that?
That man's scam money.
He is finesser of the century.
I'm curious, so I'm not familiar with the whole story. So
boy had stamps, whatever you needed.
He probably know people who know people.
So he was finessing them, like in a sense where he was getting the money with.
They was basically saying like he was getting all the welfare you can get. Like, and people was, and I'm like, bro, yeah, y'all saying that, bro. Y'all don't really even understand how volatile playing in the NFL is, bro. Like, yeah, he probably made millions over his career.
Not that much, bro.
Not that much, bro.
Not
that much, bro. Like, y'all really gotta chill, bro. Like, and that's why I said what I said. Like, let people be petty as fuck, bro. Like, yeah, he getting over, but we get over too. Like,
that would have been us, bro.
Yeah, I would have. Niggas would have never said nothing if it was like fucking Dante Culpepper or fucking Donovan McNabb. Niggas would have never said shit. You feel me? That's what I'm
trying to move them. Like, hey man, look, now we ain't trying to have that trade back.
I'm saying, like, we be wildin'. Like, yeah, Brett Favre, you getting over. Like, you getting over, nigga.
Well, they did it. You know, the lady who was doing the Black Lives Matter, she did that.
Got way over, like got over on everybody. Bought a house right in the white neighborhood. Like, yeah, y'all got me fucked up. Bought a nice old.
She had her family members as the like it's like I got you, bro. You gonna be the head of security, or you gonna be the head of a.
I mean, but
I respect that shit. I did that shit.
No, I don't respect. All right, no.
Shit.
I don't respect the BLM lady. I ain't gonna lie. I don't respect her for that. For real. Because she took some shit that was really in the height of the moment that really was supposed to stand for something, and it blew.
But that's how the business is. That's like selling dope. Like, that was the new drug at the time, and she just used that.
Yeah, Finagle did.
And then y'all see the woman, the black woman that, did I send you that story? The black woman that was, she was telling people that she couldn't work on their credit for them. And all she was doing was sending letters to the company.
She was filing fake police reports for fraud.
For fraud, and she was
getting shit taken off the credit.
So that's what's fucked up about it. Bitch, what are you doing? But what happened where she fucked up is the case number and I believe like every precinct has a specific number, and she fucked up and she used the wrong number for the wrong police department. So it was one amount where it was like a big amount. Like this nigga had like a big debt, and she was trying to basically like cause a police report and say, hey, this isn't him, da da da. Boom, they call the police department like, excuse me, you know, this is inaccurate because we definitely, this is real. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because they didn't want to take that off because they haven't been paid yet. Boom, it was the whole thing was open, and it was on her website. That's what sucks. All her fucking information, all the shit she did, they go back to years. But the thing is, though, people's credit was fixed, so they can't undo that. Like, homeboy got all this shit. She was paying, like, you had to put, like, a deposit amount. But her finesse was smart as shit, because they would, if she didn't fuck that little part, she'd still be hitting the money. This bitch is rich.
Free you.
I would want to be with her because,
like, fuck out of the bitch.
You can piss her off and she gonna fuck you.
She's gonna fuck all your shit up.
Like, everything.
I done never pissed off.
Like, I'm just saying, like,
that's the difference between men and women, though, because, like, you know, like, you can look your name up and find out all your shit. So some women, they be knowing, like, where men, y'all make impulsive choices when you be like, ooh, this shawty here, let me get with her. Mind you, a bitch approach you, she probably already knows this nigga make this much money, this nigga drive this car, this nigga got these friends. They Google your damn car tag, make sure you ain't got no warrant. Like, they do that.
Not these days, they don't care.
Oh, no.
As long as you got $40, you straight.
$40, nigga, that's not even a nail set.
Fall in the little Caesar's pizza.
Hot ready.
Hot ready in a backwood.
So, I got a question. To the women, I'm gonna start with you. What was your story like? What caused you to say fuck women and just fucking not saying that that's what you are, right? But I was listening to the story, and this guy was like, he was talking about, like, it was a show called like Fuck Boys or some shit on HBO, and he was asked why he's that, like, why he became a nigga that he don't give a fuck about nobody. Like, he just fuck bitches and gets money and he's rich as fuck, and he actually won a show where they were supposed to figure out if he was a nigga, he was a good nigga or a fuck nigga. And the nigga played the part of a good nigga until he got the money, and he let the money, he's a fuck nigga, and he left the money, he took the money and said fuck the bitch, and he went on about his business.
That's probably because it was like.
But hold on. But he was asked what caused him to never really have an attachment to women, right? And he said that, like, when he was in the military, his bitch, he was in the military, he was shipped off to, like, Kuwait or some shit, and his bitch, he got a message from a nigga, and with his bitch, and he couldn't do nothing.
Jody.
Yeah, it was like he was thousands and thousands of miles away, and he couldn't do shit. And so, boom, now he don't give a fuck about nobody. All he do, he tell bitches what they need to hear. He fuck bitches, he go to the next bitch. So, what is your story where at one point in your life where you just said fuck bitches and you're just gonna get money and just fuck them in line?
Alright. It's been like that since like a child, probably like middle school, because it was just like, oh, it's just not right. You know what I'm saying? Because the girl I like, she was just getting G, man. But then, alright, I got past that. And it was like, alright, cool, I'm gonna start to trust again or whatever. And then I had a situation to where like, it involved like on a life or death matter or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then like after that happened, it's like, yeah, it's gonna be a good minute, a hot minute before I even trust a female. Like I could have died and shit.
Yeah. But is there action that's made you, or is it like the distrust? Like what part of it?
I don't trust because it's like they evil. I know you're a woman or whatever, but like they
they evil, but I know you're a woman.
It's like they evil. It's like I feel like they MO is like, I gotta get this nigga's back like hard because I know you're a man, so I gotta hit him real hard, like deep. Like, yeah, he gonna feel this come back, and niggas just be like, you do it, and we just be like, oh, you wanna go there? Like, yeah, like.
Because the thing about women, we were talking about this right before you got here, right? Is like, I was just telling him, like, the thing, unfortunately, this is unfortunate, I know this about women myself, you know, is when you love somebody or you really, really love that person and you expect it to go, because I know you don't think it's love, but it's a fucked up love, but it's like when you really fuck with a nigga or you really, really, really care about a nigga, right? And shit ain't going away if you're mental, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying we all there now, you know what I'm saying? Be a little calculating, be a little manipulative, all of the above, but when you love somebody, it'd be like so hard for you to fathom that this person, it didn't go your way. So some women become evil, like, because it's almost like they are overcompensating for how it didn't work. So they're like, fuck it. Like, they don't even think logic. There's no brain, anything. It's just like, I'm going to get him.
Love. It's not love.
It's toxic.
It's called being comfortable. That's like you being in a roommate with somebody and like you just grown to know that person, like in and out, y'all start arguing and shit like that. And they go to a point where that person might say some fucked up shit and you just like, damn. Because like you've been around this person for so long, they know this and that about you. So like, you know what I'm saying? It's that love would have been like, I'm not gonna say that because I really care about their feelings right now, but I can, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna break something. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
But you don't think there's two parts to it though? Everybody has, you know, there's people with their own language.
Y'all can sit down and talk about it. It can get to that. It's that simple, but like, it's always somebody who wanna have that last. Somebody gotta have a W out that matter. Us as men, we don't take no L's. You're not finna bitch us in no type of way, fashion, form. Mm-hmm. Women feel the same way, but sometimes y'all have to just be like, you know what?
But it's emotional though. The thing is, a lot of men, y'all kind of lack just a tiny bit of emotion where y'all be like...
Y'all lack logic.
Yes.
And that's all it be. Like, women is 95, I say, 95% emotion, bro. Like, a woman would not think logical until she got all the emotional shit out. And then even if she was right or wrong, she probably won't apologize, but she'll sit there and actually think about the logic after the fact. Like, all right, I wowed out. Like cool. But a nigga, like, and that's probably why I just strictly tell her, like, yeah, bro, you wild, bro. I'm not doing that. You tripping. If you don't understand what I'm saying, I'm not even ready to argue with you. And I'm just not going to talk to her until she understands, like, oh, all right, I was wild.
If they don't understand, that's because they was like that already.
Can you put the live on there?
It's just in them.
Yeah, go ahead. Talk to them.
What the phone? Can I throw it, like, right there?
Right phone.
Cased up.
No, but I don't disagree with you though, 100%. Because I think about that, like he don't really argue, he don't yell or like really raise his voice. He said what he said, and that's it. Like, he don't
straight up. Like, I'm not even finna get emotional.
Yeah, I said what I said for real. If you don't respect it,
Like,
Right,
it is what
cool,
that
man.
mean. You want to argue.
Yeah.
It's
like-
like, I'm finna show you I'm not the bad guy. I'm finna let you know physically, like, cool. Like, so what did I do?
Mhm.
Right.
When,
That's how I say
you,
it when
when
I
you
say
come
it.
in there and like, babe, you hungry? And I'm like, I'm on that 2K.
No, I'm not. Okay,
I'm on that 2K. I'm good, man.
I'm getting on this game.
I'm good. I'm on that 2K right now, so I'm ducking on that.
Now, do you how do I ask this? Like, could you think that that's possibly like a mental thing though? It's not just like to the surface. Like, you think that women are just out there just because, or you don't think it's like a background to that?
No, it's not no background. I think it's inherited
Nah, that
from
shit's
all y'all
scientific.
ancestors.
Yeah, that shit's
like,
scientific.
This shit
Yeah,
go deep.
like-
This shit real deep.
Like,
bigger than rap.
like some of y'all got more. I say, some of y'all can like I say, dissect the emotional shit more than others. Certain bitches just might get to yelling and crying to the point that you just don't even know what the fuck she's saying. She just and you just looking like, yo, alright. Yeah. You got another motherfucker who just might be cold and calculated. The bitch just might just say all the shit to get on your nerves. Broke ass nigga, fuck you. Like, I remember you was dusty and shit like shit like that. Like, damn, that. Like, ooh,
And we were like, nah, you ain't, nah,
you feel me?
not
Like,
out here.
like I said, I had a super toxic ex. This bitch was the worst. For real, I hope you see this shit one day too. Like, you wasn't shit. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, it was crazy. Like toxic to the point. Like, I'm about to go upgrade my phone for real. I got my grandma on the bill. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to go upgrade my phone. You should put me on the bill. Upgrade my phone too. I'm like.
It's killing me your way of women's voices.
Oh, I got voices for everybody though. I got voices for everybody. If it's a third person motherfucking conversation, the third person definitely got their own voice in it. Don't go. But yeah, though, she yeah, you should update my shit too. I'm like, yeah, I can't do that right now. But yeah, so I goes to go take a shower. I come back. Yeah, I had a phone. I had an old iPhone. I had the headphone jack in it. When I came in there, was a fucking comb in my shit. Bitch jammed the comb in the headphone jack, snap it off. I'm like, bro, I can't get it out. Like, I take that bitch to the store. Like, yeah, y'all can upgrade my shit. They like, nah, what's that in the head? I'm like, oh, the bitch really slimy. Like, slimy, yo. Really, I had the phone for forever. Like, yeah, shorty was cold. Like,
yeah, y'all do stuff like that.
but she'll bring it out of a nigga though. We in there fussing. I hate you.
Unstable
Bitch, I swear to
creatures.
God, like, that's the only one ever though. Like, now I ain't. Bitch can't get a rise out of me, bro. You gotta really do some awful
So why?
shit.
Okay, so you said unstable, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't think it's a cause though? You think
No,
that women
it's
just
in
wake
y'all.
up?
It's hereditary.
That shit is in y'all.
Like, it's in
Like
y'all.
I said, it's worse. It's worse if your mother
This
was
shit
like that,
ain't
you know.
They
Like
don't do this
if
shit
you grew up
back.
seeing your mother wild out too, with no repercussions from
Richie's
it.
serious, bro. This nigga said, y'all unstable creatures. He
That's
like,
said
it's
back
like-
in dinosaur days, this nigga
I
serious.
feel like you have to, bro. You really have to sit there. Like, you ain't never just sat there. Like, as men, we
Shit,
ask y'all
Yeah, I'm
something.
curious. Yes, tell me.
biblical,
I'm
yo.
gonna let y'all do a take turn on this one. When that happens, what do you think in your head? Like, what do
A
you
lot of
think?
shit. In our mind, we ask like, did you hear what this girl just fucking said? Like, ain't no way nobody act that damn dumb. And we be trying to hold it in. Some of us will just let it out. We be like, man, she dumb as shit.
I ain't gonna lie. That's me.
Like,
That's me. And I got a
What
face
did you
that
say?
my face be telling shit.
I got the face to just.
I really be looking at a bitch like, ain't
Like, yeah, it gotta be
shit,
the face.
like,
Like, if she can read the face, then she knows what she did wrong. Like, she's like, oh, like,
no,
damn, for real? Like,
shit crazy. Shit crazy.
it's just like, but y'all don't know y'all slow to like,
oh God, till you catch them.
yeah.
Then when you catch them, then they be like,
like, I was
It's always that
with you
nervous-
anyway.
that nervous.
I knew what I was doing.
That nervous ass. Nah, yeah, you caught. Stop playing. Like,
Yeah,
caught you. You talk too much.
But when it come to being like detectives, y'all just like
Certain ones get retarded with that.
bachelor's degrees. Like, she goddamn
I say I know a bitch.
Hall of
So
Fame.
you don't think it's a cause and effect though? You don't think there's a, I'm not
Nah.
saying this what you, hold on.
It's hereditary.
Man,
No,
man.
hold up. So just think about it in real life, right? You just wake up, be like, oh, Marty's a disloyal ass nigga, or did he do something for you to think that?
You probably gonna be like that.
Yo,
It's a lot of
say
them.
that.
Oh, it's a lot of
He
them. It's
would
like
never say
it's like 75% of y'all. He might have just went to the club previous night before, come back around 2:00, or he might be making beats in the studio, come back around 2:00. Just get in the bed, boom, we laying there, whatever. Smell like liquor and stuff like that. You wake up. Oh, this nigga Think he stink. Studio my ass. He going on the phone as far as like put the face on the nigga ass like this. Some of y'all even got pictures of the nigga who y'all can just zoom in, unlock the phone. Yeah, like it get deep. Oh shit, I fucked up.
I didn't even
From now on, you take a picture with Sarah, you got wiggle in emotion. You got straight take pictures like this with her from now on. Like, can't lock my shit down. Leave it on that, nigga.
Yeah, no, but I know you didn't want to. Y'all stop, bitch. Did that shit to you, nigga.
Exactly. You see what I'm getting at though? Like, y'all gonna have to all like, it gets serious.
Oh God, that shit
it gets serious. Like y'all.
Wait, but you don't think something you did caused that?
No, I just gave you a
situation.
Like, I just was.
This right, like I ain't never had a nigga like this. I really love this nigga.
Yeah, like that.
He like bringing the crazy out of me. Like I'm really about to start this nigga. Like
ain't no way
this nigga this perfect.
This be like that. Females who do all that crazy stuff. Like, ain't no way this nigga this perfect. I got it. It's something around here. Y'all go through drawers and everything. Like, it's something. He ain't right.
Yeah. That shit in you automatically now.
Something's not right.
That's baby fall, but now it's over.
No, but see, the thing though is for me is like a lot of things. I be tripping, I be in my own world, but I can say that.
Niggas do too though.
No, but I say that though. Like if I do some shit or I say some off the wall shit, I can take accountability. I'd be like, hey, my bad, bro. I shouldn't have talked to you so. Because me, I'm aggressive unintentionally, so I be talking a certain type of way. It's like. Unintentionally, it's disrespectful. Like, I don't mean to be talking a certain type of way, but I do sometimes. But I can, like, when I notice that shit, I'll be like, my bad, I'm sorry, like, I was wrong. But I feel like a lot of people, they kind of lack that, like, a lot of women in general.
You can do that, because I ain't never heard a motherfucker just say, I'm sorry.
Yeah, because I know I'm wrong.
When you mentioned that 95%, she's probably in that 5%.
Right, but it's not just something that instantly happened. Like, I had told him, like, before I met him, I was mad. Apparently, like, I didn't notice because